Wow, I'm like a ghost.
The video's not that important because most of our listeners are like...
The video's the most important.
Yeah.
Most of our listeners are blind.
I got dressed knowing I'd be on video.
Yeah, I like how you figured this shit out.
So we're starting a band, or we're already in a band, or what?
Big technology right here. Is it? Are we going?
Yeah.
Fuck. What's up? But all right, let's do the intro song.
All around the air. I wasn't ready for the reverb.
Okay, well then, you weren't ready for the podcast.
Where the Lukes of America. It's pretty good.
So I have an idea for a band. I think. Have you heard of?
Talk to me.
Have you heard of garage rock?
Yeah, it's like rock you play in your garage.
Yeah. Okay. So how about that? But instead, it's bathroom rock.
There's already a thing.
And it's like poop. It's like poop sounds and like farts and stuff. And like flushing.
That already exists.
That's Bjork.
That's Bjork.
That's clowncore.
Clowncore.
Yeah.
My favorite thing to do is come up with band names.
Okay, go. Oh no, wait, I had one. What was it?
I have a whole iPhone note on it.
Something gerbil. Fuck. Wait, I think I wrote it down.
Wow.
I think I wrote it down.
How about gerbil fuck?
Okay, you want to
Gerbil
hear some?
fuck.
And it's Richard Gearcore. Okay, what's up?
Okay, my least cool one
Damn it.
is naming a band here.
Here.
Yeah. So anytime you're on stage and you're announcing your band is about to perform, you're just like, "Hey, we're here." That's my worst one. I prefaced it that it was going to be bad.
That's kind of like the band Live.
We are live.
The 90s band. Is their name Live or
You're telling
Live?
me this idea already happened?
No, it's just
How about
like...
present? We're present.
That's some like burner shit.
What's burner shit?
Like Burning Man. Hey, we're present.
Oh, you call people that go to Burning Man burners?
I didn't come up with this.
I mean, one does.
Luke, you been on Tinder?
No?
Oh my god. Luke, you been on Tinder?
Yeah.
Okay. So Luke and this side of the Lukes gets it.
Yeah, I guess so. Guess I don't get it.
Okay, other band name. Gay Beret.
Gay beret?
How do you spell gay?
Luke?
Beret?
How do you spell gay?
Gay
What's the French
is
spelling of gay?
COLDPLAY.
Ding, ding, ding.
Right?
Yep, nailed it. Okay, next one. Band name. And if y'all want to borrow any of these, just let me know. Toaster Dildo. For a band name, I'm thinking like all-woman punk band.
That's offensive.
Toaster dildo?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Too risque.
You're not supposed to get it. It's the band's name.
Well, don't
Come
like
to
it.
come to the show, okay? Anyways, you're welcome.
Toaster dildo. Oh, it's like it's a dildo and a toaster.
That's your interpretation.
You want some Lego waffles and an orgasm? Boom. Lego, what is it? Toaster dildo.
Lego my ego.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or hold on to my ego. You know
Lego
what
my
I mean?
Lego my dildo.
All right, cool. So we're off to a good start. Lego.
That's all I
Lego my
have
dildo.
to contribute to this conversation was the band names.
God damn, I wish I remembered the gerbil one because it was great. It was something like...
How about the gerbils?
That's old school.
It sounds British, like
Yeah, yeah.
animals.
Yeah, the
You know?
Kinks.
Dude, I realized something other day about the Beatles. You know, like everyone's like, their band name doesn't make sense. Like, why would you want to be the Beatles? It was like Bugs.
Yeah.
But I figured out it's because like beat. The word beat is the root word of Beatles.
Is that really why?
I
Well,
thought
Beatles is spelled B-E-E-T, and so the Beatles, they spell it B-E-A-t. It's like a fucking pun.
No.
No.
Beat like onions is B-E-E-T.
But also Beetle is spelled with two E's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, so case in point.
Well, yeah, I know. Yeah,
So I'm right.
you are right. Yeah,
And no one told
Good
me
job.
that. I figured it out myself. No one told me that.
yeah. Nobody told me that either. I don't think it's ever even been talked about. You just have to figure it out on your own. You have to. Well, I guess you have to know how to spell beetle to know that they intentionally spelled.
You're
it
really
incorrectly.
flexing the spelling bee thing today.
Yeah, I can fucking spell. I'll tell you that right now.
I did the debate show last night, and I was the Beatles versus Rolling Stones.
Oh, really?
Yeah, against Kyle
Kyle.
Morrissey.
Oh,
He should have defended Morrissey. Okay.
Well, that was my opening joke.
Oh, really? That great
Yeah.
minds think alike then.
He started, and his whole thing was like very specific about the Rolling Stones and really sad about all of their lives, and so I made a Morrissey joke. I mean, come on, you know.
So you're at the hate debates at the Milk Bar on Hate Street. You're debating in the hate
Mm-hmm.
on Hate Street,
Right.
and you're debating at the hate debates. Kyle,
Yeah.
and you're pro Beatles. He's pro Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
And who won?
I think she won.
I won.
You won.
I probably wouldn't have brought it up if I didn't. Actually, I would have. I'm not a sore loser.
In your face, Kyle.
Yeah, but suck it, Kyle.
Suck it, Kyle.
I am a poor winner,
A sore
actually.
winner, yeah.
I gloat.
All right,
I don't
cool.
really know either like bands that well, even though they're classics. The Stones or Beatles, I'm just like not really a huge fan.
I always hated the Beatles.
You hate the Beatles?
I hated the Beatles when I was a kid.
Is that why you don't know how to spell them?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Why did you hate the Beatles?
I thought they were like, I kind of didn't know them. And like, there's like,
One will hate what
Okay.
one does not know.
Yeah.
so one of my friends, he
Confucius.
was big into
Yeah.
the Beatles, and he was known as the Beatles kid. It's like, oh, no one likes the Beatles like David. And I thought, that's so corny. He was like popular because he was nice and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I hate this. You know, he's like my best friend, but I was mad that he was known as the Beatles guy. I'm like, dude, they're the most popular band in the world. You can't be known as being a fan of the most pop. You know what I mean?
Do you look back though and realize that that was his only shtick, was that he was into the Beatles?
Well, I feel like his shtick was that he was nice and likable, and then,
What
but I don't know.
fucking
Fuck that guy.
yeah, corny motherfucker.
He's
Yeah,
just happy and like listening to the Beatles all the time.
yeah, he was like happy.
How
I
dare
was like
he.
Nice.
unhappy. I was listening to unhappy music.
Tipping well and shit.
Yeah. Opening the door for people. Fucking
What a
asshole.
But then
fucking shtick.
fast forward to about age 21, I went to Las Vegas with my family. We went to Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque du
Mm.
Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil.
They sponsor this podcast, right?
Yes, brought to you by Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil and wet ones, right?
A word from your
No,
sponsor.
no, Blue Chew.
Who's the other sponsor?
Brought to you by Sopping Wet Pussies,
Mm.
which is a product.
Amazing.
Okay. And so
It is a product.
we saw Cirque du
Well-
Soleil, and it was
Not legally.
It's Beatles themed, and I think they still do it. And they do the Cirque du Soleil to Beatles songs, and
Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil.
Oh,
It's like that movie, completely to Beatles songs. What's it called?
Across the universe.
That was a test. You're actually a huge Beatles fan.
I've never seen that movie though.
I don't know. You went to Vegas for a specific Cirque du Soleil of just the Beatles, so I'm a little. I don't really believe you. at
Well,
all.
that made me like the Beatles. I didn't choose that show. My parents chose it.
Have you seen Cirque du Soleil?
Which one?
Any of them.
I think I saw the third one.
Cirque du Soleil
third.
3,
Huh?
An IMAX?
Yeah.
Return of the
Mm.
Soleil,
Yeah.
Cirque du 3.
Soleil strikes again.
Yeah. Strikes Back.
Yeah. It was alright.
Revenge of the Soleil.
That's only something you can go to tripping.
Yeah. Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah.
Well, you know my.
Have I seen Cirque du Soleil? I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, everyone has. It's
I don't think.
the talk of the town. It's our sponsor, so.
I mean,
you
yeah,
should really,
I go all the time.
You should really check it out.
Every time they're in town, I'm there.
What's the one that has the best marketing? Shen Yun.
Oh yeah, they got a marketing team. Have you seen it?
No, but I actually really would like to.
Really?
Yeah.
I resent all the marketing. The more you market something to me, the less I want to fucking see it.
But I think it's shameless, and I think that that's amazing. You know what I mean? Like Facebook ads and Instagram ads, that's all insidious. It's trying to get to you without being explicit. Like, this is marketing. Whereas they are unabashedly everywhere, and so I know that they're marketing to me, and I kind of respect it.
Okay.
They have billboards, flyers.
They really want.
Billboards
They just
and
really
flyers.
want you to see the show.
Yeah.
Just genuinely, please,
Commercials.
everybody, please come see the show. Everyone.
Yeah.
I get it.
I'd see it.
I still don't know what it's supposed to be about, but
What is it like? Ancient Chinese like traditional song and dance and costumes and like historical.
Yeah.
Do they do backflips and stuff?
Exactly.
Because Cirque du Soleil does like backflips and front flips and
It seems like it was a fond memory for you.
horizontal flips,
Like a pivotal moment where you
horizontal flip, isn't that a 360?
cartwheel.
fell in love with the Beatles.
Yeah, I mean,
Who's your favorite Beatle?
Probably like.
Don't say Paul McCartney.
I feel like they're all like they're all bad answers.
Why?
It's just
Ha-
divisive. Like
you-
if you
what's
say
your-
John, if you say John Lennon, if I say John Lennon,
Ooh.
what would you say?
It's bad for women.
That's bad because he
That's bad for women.
That's bad for women.
beat up a woman.
Which woman?
I mean,
At least one or two women, or more.
I thought you were listening to NPR these days.
Not these days.
Who
did
once
John?
Once Viking River Cruises started sponsoring them, I was like, well, it's no longer
Viking
public radio.
River Cruises?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's like a cruise company. They do cruises and shit in Europe.
Oh, but it doesn't actually have to do with people dressed up as Vikings.
No, it's
Okay.
just the name of the.
I thought
Because I feel like
that was
Vikings.
a test for
Vikings
you.
were the original, like, women beaters, but they'd also beat men too.
No, they weren't.
I feel like Vikings like
Australopithecus
beat the crap out of people
was the original.
with like battle axes, you know.
Homo erectus were the original woman beaters. I feel like
Who?
Homo erectus
This is Latin.
are fucking
Our ancestor.
yeah.
Crazy name for a species.
Yeah.
You don't know
erectus.
about the evolution of man?
Oh, I'm
and
staunchly
also woman.
anti-evolution.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't. My agent should have told you before I got here.
I'm against evolution.
Evolution is not something that I said we
I'm
can talk about.
anti-evolution.
I'm What's the other option?
Divine
creationism.
Creation.
Creationism.
Adam and
we-
Eveism.
You know Adam, and if you know Adam, then you know Eve,
Yeah.
because there is no woman without a man.
Yeah. That's
And then boom,
absurd.
here we came. Here we came,
Yeah.
as they say.
Mm-hmm.
There they came.
No, so you're saying that women were abused in the beginning of time. That's what you were saying before that?
Yeah, I think there was morality was not as prevalent,
Yeah.
probably.
I'm the second woman on the pod, right?
Yes.
Okay.
How does it feel?
Honestly, to stand up for all women as the second woman on the pod, amazing. I'm glad I could be here. And it seems like a very woman positive pod.
How do you
We're
feel?
only 10 minutes in.
I mean, you're already like taking a clear stance.
Really?
Yeah.
What's my stance?
That you believed abuse started towards women, and that was, you said that was cool or good? I forget what.
No.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm anti-woman abuse.
Anti-woman?
Yeah. Abuse. Pro-abuse, wait a minute.
Pro abuse, anti woman abuse.
Pro-abuse anti-woman.
Yeah. Look, if you're out there and you're hitting women, that's
kind.
not a good thing.
Yeah.
Go out on a limb here,
Right.
and it really irks me.
Yeah.
You know, when I hear about these kind of things. Well, I tell you. Right, Luke?
That's what I meant. Y'all have a strong stance.
Yeah, we're anti-John Lennon.
Well, speak for yourself.
You're not allowed to be on the podcast if Lennon was your favorite Beatle.
So who's your favorite Beatle?
Ringo.
Definitely.
That's the
My man.
easiest option.
Actually,
The least problematic.
He only beat drums.
everybody's fucking.
Oh!
Ha.
My boy!
What about George Harrison? How do we feel about George?
Great.
I like him.
Yeah.
Just laid back, chilling,
Yeah, I like George Harrison.
strumming.
Why don't you like Paul McCartney?
Paulie Mac.
What's your like? Because you said to Luke, don't choose Paul McCartney as the favorite Beatle.
Because why not? Let me think of an answer.
You
I
think
like his hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
They all kind of had similar hair though at one point.
I don't like his current hairstyle.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good hill to die on.
Won't die on the hill. Just don't like his fucking hair.
I think Paul McCartney is taking it too far.
Yeah. I mean,
He's like
die already, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you know the rumor that he died in a car wreck.
Oh, and
Like,
Yeah, I heard he's the Paul McCartney that's walking around nowadays is a clone.
I should have talked about that. I didn't even think to talk about that one.
they just picked a guy from Scotland that looked like him.
They-
And
Yeah,
did some plastic surgery on him to make him look even more like him.
they have the best conspiracy theories.
Who?
The Beatles.
What do you mean?
Well, that is a conspiracy theory, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then like
I don't know. I wouldn't say that. I think that's even outside of the realm of
did you know like
conspiracy theory.
What do you mean?
That's like, I don't know. That's a serious fucking theory. It's not like fucking 9/11 was an inside job. That's
Luke,
like believable.
Luke, just because you believe the conspiracy theory doesn't make it any less of a conspiracy theory. Okay?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, Luke.
Yeah, it does.
the
That's the whole problem that we're in right now with like everyone in conspiracy theories.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
That's the problem.
people are so against like the mainstream point of view that they're like they won't allow themselves to think like a mainstream thought. Like everything has to be an insane answer.
Yeah.
Like you know, like you can't like nothing's taken for surface level.
There's a spectrum of conspiracy theory. Can we say that?
Yeah.
And I'd say that Paul McCartney dying and then his clone replacing him is pretty far on the crazy side of the spectrum.
Making it more of a conspiracy theory.
I suppose so.
And then what's a pretty not far-fetched
Bigfoot.
conspiracy theory?
Not far-fetched is like
Alien stuff.
Well, I feel like alien conspiracy theories have their own spectrum of believability and like far-fetched.
Yeah, but there's definitely been confirmed life within the universe that's not on Earth. But the way that we decide what it looks like is still a conspiracy theory. Or maybe not even a conspiracy theory. I don't know.
Well, like I don't think they have found any aliens anywhere, like any life forms. I think they found like stuff that could be like a fossil of like
well, guess what, bro? You're wrong.
a bacteria.
Because they found some fucking shit on Mars, like some moss or some shit.
Some poo.
Moss.
Moss.
Are you into aliens? Like, would you be excited about that? Or is it freaky?
I'm kind of indifferent towards
Okay.
aliens. I like movies, but I don't know about real life. What about you? Would you be indifferent, or would you be like excited, or what?
I'd be excited.
Yeah.
Because dating's been tough.
Yeah.
And so if I have a whole other you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's why what you meant by into aliens?
Yeah.
You want to fuck one?
Yeah. I
Alright.
mean, there's a lot of porn that can show you like what that might look like.
Well,
Is
it's
it conspiracy porn?
conjecture porn.
I feel like
Yeah.
aliens don't have dicks, so I think it'd just all be scissoring.
Amazing. I can't wait.
Or as Aaron said on the previous episode, twibbing.
Twibbing, that's right. We
What's
learned a new term.
twibbing?
Scissoring.
Scissoring.
Oh. Why do they need a different word for it?
I don't know.
T-W, okay, spelling B. T-W-I-B-B-I-N-G. Twibbing?
I don't know how you spell twibbing.
That would be my guess.
That word looks alien-like.
Yeah, it's
To twib?
yeah, it kind of sounds like some Star
To
Trek,
twib
some Star Trek
or not to
species.
twib.
Wow, I didn't know it was called twibbing. There's tribbing.
What's tribbing?
I think it's the same thing.
I guess twibbing is like if you have a speech impediment.
He's gonna get some hot water here. Luke, what's on your mind?
I was just gonna make a fart sound.
Oh.
Some bathroom rock.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Want to hear my Donald Duck impression?
I think I'm going to.
Donald Duck. Thank you. Donald Duck. Thank you very much.
Okay, that was alien shit.
So you won your hate debates in the San Francisco hate district, and
Yeah, I mean, I didn't bring it up to tell y'all that I won, but you're right. I mean, yes, I won.
You defeated the not very impressive Kyle Morrissey, and
I think he's impressive.
okay. It's it's
Shout
impressive.
out Kyle.
It's impressive that you beat a guy named Kyle, I guess.
It's impressive that I beat a guy. I mean, listen, as a woman.
You beat a guy.
It's not that impressive. Men are not that great.
I know.
So are you an undefeated debater?
No, I lost my first one.
Are you 1-1 now?
Yeah.
Who'd you lose to?
I forgot his name.
Okay, a no-name guy.
Yeah.
What was that topic?
I don't remember. Okay, so the most recent one I was supposed to be on was to be versus not to be.
Oh, damn.
And
But it got canceled or something?
yeah,
It was not to be.
yeah.
It wasn't to be. It wasn't to be.
It wasn't to be.
exactly.
We all know.
exactly.
We all know who won that debate.
Luke just now. In that moment.
So you're gonna count that one as a W? Were you not to be?
I was not to be.
Dude, you won that one then.
And I wrote a set and I'm vaccinated, but I had that week prior. I'm vaccinated, but I am anti-vax.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm pro-vax, but I'm not vaccinated.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Opposites attract.
I suppose.
I had been exposed, so I didn't go. I like hit up Milk Bar and was just like,
It's
I
not.
go where
To
I'm-
be. You told him it's not to be.
I said it's not to be. But the whole set I had written was all about talking shit on Shakespeare. I thought it was pretty good,
Yeah, that's where it's from.
but
I thought it was
Didn't get a chance
Jean-Paul
before me.
Sartre.
No.
Is he a Beatle?
Yeah. He's one of the Beatles.
My favorite Beatle.
Yeah.
You've been doing any roasts, comedy roasts?
No. Just in my mind
Okay.
when I see you.
Have you heard of Ultimate Roasting Championships? Arturo does it. Arturo.
No, but it sounds
Rico's
fun.
Yeah, he has like a league of roasting. You know what I'm talking about, Luke?
Or it's like brackets
Arturo.
and you get.
Well, he keeps track of everybody's records.
Okay.
And like once you win 3 battles, you're pro. And then once you're pro, you can work your way up and get a belt. There's a belt, like
a belt.
Yeah, championship belt.
Ooh.
Like wrestling, like UFC. It looks like UFC because it's URC, Ultimate Roasting. And I'm an undefeated roaster.
Really?
Yeah. I'm an undefeated roaster.
Do you have the belt?
Nah, I'm 3-0. I'm 3-0.
Okay.
So.
Have y'all roasted each other?
No, we talked about maybe doing it.
That'll happen.
We could roast each other right now on the pod. Just
that'd
for
be
a little
great.
bit.
I could judge y'all.
We could go. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, Luke, you look like a damn. You look like if Christopher Martin from Coldplay was a scarecrow.
You look like fucking a millennial Jerry Garcia.
And then, all right. Now let's gang roast Ariel.
That's what I came for.
You have a motorcycle?
Mhm.
You drive a motorcycle?
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid.
I literally thought you were gonna say that was sick, and then just dip out on the roast.
That's fucking dumb.
I purposely wrote it here in case y'all were gonna try and roast.
Because what is it? Is it
it
roast proof?
Yeah.
I guess you're wrong about that.
What's that animated movie from like the early 2000s, Atlantis or something, where they?
Yeah, throwback.
Yeah, Ariel looks like the fucking guy from Atlantis.
Wait, I don't know what you're talking about.
You look like a steampunk sci-fi character.
Bring up the guy from Atlantis.
Let's bring him up. No, I'm gonna bring him up on the.
That was funny.
Dude, it's actually really hard to. I could bring it up on the YouTube video, but it's so hard to do that.
Just.
I got a really tough roast thing that like cut me really deep recently. Somebody said I looked like one of the characters from The Dark Crystal.
You look like that.
That guy?
The main guy, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. It's the fucking glasses.
And the bangs and shit.
That's a deep cut, Luke.
Yeah, that's a real deep.
There, it's on the YouTube now. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna like put it here, and I'm gonna move it. See? No difference. See? So funny. Alright, so I roasted both of y'all. Hell yeah.
Pretty good.
It feels good to roast.
Yeah, that was a good one. Now I get the undefeated streak. Does this give you pleasure? Does this make you happy?
What?
Roasting others?
Yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking about in 8th grade, I played a little football, and I was on the defense for a little bit, and I went defensive end. And I sacked the quarterback. I only played defensive end like 1 or 2 games. I sacked the quarterback one time, and I thought like, man, this feels good. Because in football, I was always afraid of getting hit because I was like a tight end. I was on offense.
Yeah.
And I was trying not to cry.
Yeah.
And I played football 7th and 8th grade, never cried.
Right.
Almost cried several times.
Yeah.
And then finally at the very end of my 8th grade campaign, I was like, someone took my tight end position, and then I was second string, and then someone took my second string. I'm like, fuck it. So I went and became like second or third string defensive end. And I got to play at the end of the game. I tackled a guy. I thought, man, that feels good. Like to like let out aggression.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think like as like a man, like I need to like dominate and like beat people up and make people feel bad, like a little bit, just a little bit, or else I feel unfulfilled.
Okay.
Well,
So yeah, it feels good. It feels good to roast.
I'm gonna go.
Okay. No.
The second a man starts talking about sports, eyes just glaze over. Like that was so crazy.
I know you walked in and you're like,
this is so
you have baseball cards. That's so stupid.
Well, yeah, I mean, honestly, Luke, I feel bad roasting you in here.
Thank you.
You know? You love baseball.
Well,
why, dude? I don't understand anyone's interest.
It's decorative.
Is it
It's like wallpaper.
decorative? Would you say
Yeah.
decorative?
Yeah.
Decorative means to decorate. This is detract. This is. You know what I'm saying?
She got you there, bro.
I think I like baseball cards more than I like baseball.
Okay, that I can get behind.
Cause
Baseball watching is the most boring thing I've ever seen.
You know,
Actually, I take that back. Golf.
That's because you don't know anything about the game.
Is that why?
100%.
I know plenty about the game. What's there more to know than the two teams switcheroo?
Okay.
After they have 3 strikes, you're out, and there's a bunch of innings.
What's more to know than that?
Yeah.
I guess you do know about the game.
Okay, Luke. Here's the thing. Obviously, sports are important. It's like a multi-bajillion-dollar industry. But why?
Okay, they bring people together and they make people happy and
People coming together to yell at each other and shit. And be man.
Yeah, just like you.
Yeah,
we need that. We need to get out of our
but also
system.
there's the competitive aspect, but then there's also the team aspect where you're bonding with your team members and you're
You like fashion?
loving your
You
team
like
members.
cool
and shit.
clothes?
That exists as well.
Because of the locker room talk. So you're a Trump supporter. That's what I thought. I mean, listen, I don't make the rules. That's what I thought.
No, I think it's man love for each other. There's a lot of hugging and ass slapping and shit that goes in the locker room and kissing and.
Yeah.
Do you like video games,
That's
Ariel?
sick. Grand Theft Auto is the only video game. And Frogger. That's about it.
So no turn-based video games, like no like Final Fantasy.
No.
Okay, well,
I feel like I didn't have a thing to play any of that on.
you didn't have a Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis.
No.
You couldn't picture that.
I could picture it.
Were
I
you
just
dead
didn't
broke?
have it. What?
Were you dead broke?
I was more into books.
Okay.
What books?
I never read Harry Potter.
Ooh, she's proud to say that.
I'm very proud to say that.
That's the whole reason why she says she liked books.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
could tell these guys that-
30%.
The long con.
30% of the reason. I was really into the series of Unfortunate Events. Do you remember that
Lemony
book?
Snicket.
Yeah, you remember that?
No, I just know who the author is.
I know he went to high school at Lowell High in San Francisco.
That's like a really specific detail to know about a book series you didn't read.
I did not read it.
I loved the BFG. I loved
Roald Dahl.
Phantom Tollbooth. I would reread that in a second.
What's the Phantom Tollbooth?
It's this like trippy fantasy sci-fi, not sci-fi, fantasy book, young adult book.
Cool.
Oh, I love Ender's Game.
Never read it.
Come on, dudes.
Yeah, I never read it.
I read,
You just had your finger in your nose at a baseball game instead of reading.
No, I was reading more sophisticated literature like Dostoevsky and
When you were in middle
Hemingway.
school.
Yeah.
Mm. So what happened
When?
today?
Well, I woke up around 1
Oh.
and
Were you just farting around reading like highbrow literature when you were growing up and then just skip straight into comedy?
yeah. A lot of things happen. Namely, the internet,
Oh.
YouTube. You know.
What do you watch on YouTube?
Bloopers.
Bloopers?
Always Sunny in Philadelphia bloopers.
Are there like a surplus of those?
No.
There's a lot of seasons.
I've watched.
You rewatch the same ones?
Yeah.
I can understand that.
It's funny.
Yeah.
You know. What else do I watch? I watch.
Dude, I'm kind of mad at the internet for making me dumb. and
Yeah.
phones. It's like I have no attention span.
Yeah.
Me either. Speaking of books, I cannot read a book.
We're all fucked now. I read like 3 pages of a book a night.
That's good. I watch 4 hours of TikToks before I go to sleep instead of reading.
I can't put the phone down either.
What page are you in Brothers Karamazov?
Probably like 80 something, and I've been on page 80 something for like a month.
Is this like a Luke book club?
Yeah,
We
let him borrow my book.
We discussed.
Aww.
I'm reading a Dostoevsky because he said Dostoevsky, and I was like, what? I've never heard of him. And he had a cow, and he's like, here's a
Is Russian?
1,000-page book. I'm like, all right. So I read like 80 pages of it, but it's pretty cool. It reminds me of like RuneScape and Zelda Ocarina of Time and shit.
There's a whole fucking story arc, bro.
I mean, but the only thing is there's already like 24 characters. I'm just like, who's who? Huh? That's every book. If I read like Junie B. Jones today, I'd be like, what's happening? Like my attention span is nowheresville, dude.
Yeah.
I'm so dumb. I need to start over with like color or picture books.
That's like kind of what I'm doing.
I'll bring you over some Calvin and Hobbes.
Coloring books
I
first.
love Calvin and Hobbes. I still read Calvin and Hobbes.
But baby steps. Let me do coloring books, and then we'll do Calvin.
No
Hobbes.
words, just pictures to start.
Okay, I'll bring you over Where the Wild Things Are. Get you started there.
What about audiobooks? Do you listen to podcasts, or do you just re-listen to your own throughout the week?
I don't even listen to this bullshit.
I'll skim through it to make sure the audio's okay. But hey, I listen to podcasts and music.
Wait, do another fart joke or another fart sound for the audio. Luke editing. How does this one sound?
This one's gonna sound great. Oh man. What were we talking about, man? We were talking about coloring or something. You like to color?
You didn't expect this podcast to be this eyebrow.
Progressive, different, pushing the envelope.
Where does that expression come from? Turn that shit off.
That was actually sick.
Yeah, it sounded like a Sonic Youth song or something.
What is that? Where did that expression come from?
Pushing the envelope.
Doesn't seem that difficult to push.
I think it's like way back in the day, like when you're being like real edgy, you're like writing like 100 letters to somebody, you're just like saying "fuck you" over and over, and you just put a whole wad of, and you try to fit an envelope, but you don't give a fuck so hard you don't care if it like pushes the envelope. You know?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, and they get in the mail. They get in the mail, and it's
Absolutely
just like a fucking fat like newspaper, and you're just like, oh shit. It's like a fat newspaper like rolled up into a envelope.
I think it's like if you have to like, so you got somebody on the other side of the table, and like you have a letter, and you're like, do I give them the letter or do I not give them the letter? And then you go fuck it, and you push the envelope across the table, and it's like it's in their hands now. They were gonna read it now. Push that motherfucker.
It's definitely an old expression because you never
see what happens.
You never write letters.
What's your theory about it?
Pushing the envelope.
Where did it come from?
Is it envelope or envelope?
Envelope.
Envelope.
Yeah.
Envelop or envelope?
Envelope.
Envelope is the verb. What's
Yeah.
your theory?
I think it is when you're kind of pushing the envelope and you're breaking out of the norm.
Yes. Where did the expression originate is the question.
That's just always been what it is.
Always.
Yeah.
Just from the beginning of time.
You know what I hate about Luke?
What?
Is that he read one book and now he thinks like everything has literary meaning, you know?
I know.
Anyways.
I didn't say it had literary meaning.
I
it
mean...
had an origin story.
But why does everything have to have an origin story? Luke!
I I meant to do this.
That better not. That's pushing the envelope.
That is pushing the envelope.
Right there. That's the origin story. Should we look it up? Now I really want to know.
I'll look it up.
No. Let me.
Okay, you do that.
I have to distract myself from the fact that Luke just farted.
I can't believe in the
That
presence of a woman.
We're
Come
only
on,
allowed
Luke.
to fake fart.
I'm kind of mad because I can smell it in my microphone now.
Well, that's your own fault.
And
You
I'm
can
also
smell it in your microphone.
I can smell it like right now. And I'm also mad that I didn't do this when I did it.
I'm happy that you did.
Anyways, so yeah, I farted.
It's exactly what I said.
Oh yeah.
Read it and weep.
Oh. Guess who was popularized by?
John Lennon.
Coldplay.
Tom Wolfe.
The guy who plays for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Hey, sorry, 1 second.
The original.
Luke, you know what really bugs me about Luke?
What?
Is that he says he reads books. And he doesn't know who Tom Wolfe is? I mean, come on.
Well, who's Tom Wolfe? Is he like the?
He writes books.
Oh, okay.
Hey, sorry.
I thought it might be like.
I thought that was the guy who played for the Grizzlies. The small forward.
We were all so far off of the meeting.
Was he? What did Tom?
The envelope was a flight test term referring to the limits of a particular aircraft's performance, how tight a turn it could make at such and such a speed, and so on.
I don't get it.
Nah, I don't get it either. Like a paper airplane?
Yeah, so
Made of an envelope?
to push the envelope is to test those limits by taking an aircraft to or beyond the parameters, being the envelope. The parameters are the envelope, so you're pushing the aircraft beyond that.
Cool.
I mean, why use such specific terms? You know what I mean?
I think it should be pronounced parameters.
Parameters. Oh, you British?
Like a thermometer. Say it's thermometer.
Like aluminum, it should be aluminium.
No, because they
They're
throw.
British, Luke.
Well, they throw in the extra I. We don't spell it with that I. They put an extra I in there, like they put a U in color.
Babe, you can't spell aluminium without U and I.
Yeah. But in England, there's two
That
I's.
was beautiful. Listeners, if
You
you
also
want
can't-
to use that for Valentine's Day, that's right around the corner, feel free.
You can also.
Take a page from mine book
You also need.
to yours.
You also need U and I in order to spell quit.
I thought you were going to say queef.
I don't think there's an I in queef.
Well, there's an I in queef when I'm spelling. Because I
Hold on,
queef.
Let's get it on camera.
Your pod should be sponsored by Queefs.
Queef, like spell like chief. Quief.
Because I'm the chief of Queefs.
Queef chief.
Band name!
Chief Queef.
That'd be a good band name.
What? Queef?
Chief Queefs.
Chief Queef. That'd be
be
good rap.
sick.
That'd be a good rap name.
Well, it's taken.
Well, yeah, there's already the band. So
Yeah.
too bad.
If I could rearrange the alphabet, I would rearrange it
Don't.
to where it said, "Will you marry me?" In the middle.
Aww.
Is that a good pickup line or what?
So you two are
Gay, yes.
brothers?
Yeah, our
And-
parents forgot that they named.
They just...
They're like, "What do we name the other one?"
Our dad is George. What's his name?
George Foreman.
Yeah.
And how long have you been dating?
Gosh,
3
since the Big
years.
Bang about.
Oh.
Since we banged.
Since the Big Banged.
The Big Bang when we banged.
That's amazing. Do you want to have kids?
Maybe adopt.
Luke is infertile, unfortunately, so.
Oh my god, Luke. You are not defined by whether you have kids. It is expected, but it's fine if you don't.
We might adopt one or steal one or something.
Yeah. That'd be interesting. Probably like a teenager. Skip the hard part.
Adopt a 17-and-a-half-year-old.
Just give it a 6-month go.
Why not just adopt like a 30-year-old?
I'm up for adoption.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's this
Well.
new thing I'm trying.
Adopt
Okay,
Ariel.
we'll adopt Ariel.
Adopt Ariel and be
Yeah.
like, all right, now we're gonna name you Fred, and then you're back.
You can't rename. It's not like adopting a
And
pet.
then we'll just unadopt. We'll give you up for
I
adoption.
like Fred. I like. How about
Frederica.
I would do Fred.
How about Esteban?
I would definitely do Esteban as a name.
How about
Or-
Estabone?
That's gonna inevitably come
Yeah.
with Esteban.
Yeah.
You know,
We're gonna name her Boner.
Boner.
We're gonna adopt a third.
Bob.
So I just reintroduce myself to everyone as Boner.
Sure.
What's your last name?
Hard.
Boner Hard
Hard.
is my full name. My
Hardman.
middle name's Sarah, so it's Boner Sarah Hard.
Hardman.
We're gonna change your middle name also to Really.
Boner Really Hard. The second.
It'll teach you character.
Or
Yeah.
Junior.
Hey, what happened? Oh.
And you know what, Ariel? I think you'll understand it being a fan of a series of unfortunate events. The book series.
Character. I'll understand character because of that book.
Like building character.
Did you watch the movies?
No.
So you know nothing about this series.
I know that the author.
You just wanted to bring it back to that book series
I know the author.
because of Boner
I know
Hard.
where the author went to high school.
Oh, yeah. It's like an isolated fact.
Everybody just relax, okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
it got tense.
Everybody just take it easy. There you go.
I didn't even realize I was actually relaxing. I never smelt your fart.
You didn't smell my fart?
No. Pleasant surprise.
I've been farting a bunch lately.
Why? Should get that looked at, babe.
Get my butt looked at.
You get a colonoscopy.
Do you have health insurance?
Yeah, I think I do.
Thinking you do is not a great
Well,
start.
I know I do, but
It's not something you can just believe in yourself and it happens.
no, I mean
You
I
have
got.
to like apply and get it.
Where did
Where did I put that health
Where did I put
insurance?
health insurance?
Oh, you got the fancy brand.
Is that good?
Yeah, I'm just gonna take this with me.
I have some questions, Ariel. Or I
Yeah,
mean, Boner.
I work in health insurance.
Do you?
Yeah, it's my day job. I can
What
answer.
do you do?
I'm a health insurer.
Do you have health insurance? Doing
Yeah.
that job?
Well, let me get some.
Okay.
Cool.
Can
What do you need?
I need a
Health insurance.
But
What-
come on,
you need
it's
a
not as
procedure, you need
easy.
colonoscopy. What do you want?
Give me all of your most intimate health details.
What's wrong with your butt and stuff?
My ass is.
What's it looking like?
Is it?
Actually, I've been taking pretty healthy shits recently.
Does your butt look like a
It's coming out
vagina
smooth.
or like a butt?
Like a butt.
Okay.
So my butt looks like a butt. Pretty much everything looks the way it's supposed to look.
Then why do you need health insurance, babe?
Good point. Forget it.
Forget
I'm
it.
good.
I kind of want a chiropractor. Is that possible that I can use that and be like,
No.
It's called a chiropractor.
Have you been to a chiropractor before?
no, I have not ever.
They're fun.
I need some. What do you call it? Acupuncture.
Have you done that before?
No.
Is it fun?
Yeah.
Really?
I do all this shit.
When's
Where
the last
do I go for?
I got some questions.
Okay, free. This podcast is actually sponsored by our acupuncture provider today.
Okay.
It's downtown Oakland. It's $35 a session. It's not bad,
That's
right?
not bad. You get a hand job after it.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on. Okay. Chiropractor.
Chiropractor.
Yeah.
Crapper. Well, okay. So when you get chiropracted,
Yeah.
do they like pull your head off your head?
Have you
your
seen
neck
the
a little bit?
videos?
I love those videos. They're kind of like.
Is that why you're interested in doing it?
They get some voluptuous women for those videos sometimes. Have you noticed?
Hey, Luke, I think you're in it for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, dude. It's like
You're like, can I get a hand job at the acupuncturist? It's like, no, dude. First of all, that's needles. And then second of all,
That's what I'm into.
the cracking. Yeah, they'll do that. Is it voluptuous? No, it's work.
Voluptuous.
If you're not ready to work,
It's pronounced
then, like,
voluptuous.
if you're not ready to work, then I don't know what to tell you.
Are you doing the open mic tonight?
Put it on speaker.
Who is it?
September 8th. Okay, thank you. All right.
Tell them we want a large pizza.
September 8th, open mic.
That's
Tommy T's.
next week.
So tonight we can go to Penelope if we want.
You have a truck?
Yeah.
What kind?
I had 2011 Chevy Colorado 2-door 4-cylinder engine.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
It's probably like not as powerful as your Harley.
Wait, 2-door, what's the engine?
Like 4-cylinder,
It's a V4.
a V4.
Sounds like that thing only plays Coldplay.
Got him. You're not undefeated anymore, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, Viva La Vida is a good album. Holds up.
Viva la vida.
You may be a big fish in a little pond.
Okay, let me ask you this. Dave Matthews Band.
Never heard. Never heard any Dave Matthews Band.
That's a lie. That's a bull-faced lie.
Look
Don't remember
at
hearing.
each other's eyes.
Can't name one
Wonder
song.
What the others thinking.
Okay,
And
so you're a
these
huge fan.
lies
Don't
between
like the
us
name.
Grow deeper.
I
The
mean,
Dave Matthews
yeah.
Band. It's like if I had a band, the Luke Newman Band. Go fuck yourself. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
call yourself Toaster Dildo.
Yeah, something.
Jesus.
The Dave Matthews Band. Fuck you, bro. I don't know.
Well, there's a lot of amazing artists that do that.
Like who?
Neville Brothers.
Yeah, but they're brothers. They're the Neville brothers. That's not fucking.
The same.
Yeah.
But they're just using
Oh,
their
sorry.
name.
Take these
Yeah, but
chances.
he's like, it's a band, but it's his name.
Yeah.
Santana, I guess.
But that's just him. He's literally using his name.
His last name.
Yeah.
And also it sounds cool. Santana is like a cool
It's like
name
a
for a
sick
band.
name.
Yeah.
Dave Matthews sounds like...
Whack.
Yeah, it sounds like a flip-flop as a person.
Yeah. It sounds like a brand of flip flops.
Do you...
Look at these new Dave Matthews.
I noticed you... Oh! Be right back. I noticed you're both wearing zany socks. What's that about?
My socks aren't that zany. They just don't match. This one is particularly unzany. It's fucking just a white sock.
Okay, but the right one's pretty zany.
It's just a
Show the camera.
Just a striped sock. Not that zany.
It's a little zany.
Okay.
It's slightly
okay.
zany. Luke, show him yours.
Luke, show them yours.
Those are zany.
Can you understand how these together, I would think zany sock crew?
I suppose, yeah.
Dude. We have
Let's
like
see your socks.
Dude, my fucking look at this set. This setup's like a jungle gym, dude. You can't even see your socks. So you're a girl. Girls got some tiny ass socks, dude. Girls don't want to get
Wow,
caught wearing-
as a woman,
You
I
ain't
thought
even-
this was a pro-woman
Okay,
podcast.
now
Oh,
those
those
are
are zany.
Carrot socks.
Listen, I was trying to compliment
And
you,
you're
Luke,
projecting.
and you were like, not in this house.
I don't take compliments well.
So
So don't do it again. Okay?
on this podcast, do y'all get into like deep dark secrets?
Pretty much only I say embarrassing shit, and like Luke never does.
I don't really have
Let's
anything
dive in.
embarrassing.
The fact that you're not embarrassed by things is speaking volumes. Like, let's unpack that.
What do you mean?
Exactly. What's your deepest, darkest secret? Tell us on the pod right now.
Your number one all time.
What's something you haven't told anyone?
Number one thing that you don't like, you would never say to anyone ever. I would say it right now.
What is something that you like lie awake wishing it didn't happen? Jesus Christ.
Nothing.
What's the worst thing?
Okay.
What's the bane of your existence?
Yeah.
What's like the evil? What's like the evil dark center of your butthole?
What's your kryptonite?
Olives.
He
Shut
doesn't
the
like olives.
Baseball, olives. It's like reading books. Come on. Be yourself. What's the real core of Luke? What ticks you off?
I don't know. What are you asking me?
Hey, Luke. You see how he's like avoiding the question? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I know, dude.
you know what I'm asking.
It's almost like, well, I don't know. I mean, it's like, I feel like you are being a little bit vague, Boner, but you're being a little bit like general and vague.
What's your
And
fears?
I think you're projecting a little bit, actually. I think you're probably thinking of all kinds of stuff in this noggin of yours, and you're like expecting him to know what you're talking about.
There's nothing behind these eyes. I'm trying to get into that. I'm trying to get right there.
You think there's something in between those eyes?
I am like,
Oh, he's actually gonna say something.
I don't know. I'm afraid to be